I noticed in our community that there's quite a few people who have met and have fallen in love in Neothink, a lot more so than other groups I've been a part of. Why do you think that is?
Well, it makes sense to me. It's not that we are out there as a dating club or anything like that, but it does seem to happen quite a bit. I've thought about it, and I believe I have the answer. I believe that people with Neothink who use Neothink are simply more attractive. Now let's dig into that a little bit. What causes people to be attractive? Well, when you really look at the fundamental underneath it all, it's survival pressures. Nature, Mother Nature, has us look at potential spouses or mates based on reproduction success and survival of propagation of the species. So therefore, we're naturally drawn toward superior genes. What makes beauty? What makes beauty? Symmetry. Why symmetry? Well, that's a reflection of superior genes. So we're attracted to symmetry or beauty because we want to propagate the species. We want our offspring to have the greatest genes and chances at success in life, survival of the fittest. So that's one thing. Now, another thing is when you are considering humans, our survival mechanism largely came down to our superior intelligence over other animals. Now, Neothink raises you up to an entirely different level. What is Neothink? Neothink is breaking through limitations. It's a wider scope way of thinking where you can break through limitations that other people get stuck at in their stagnant traps. But Neothink pushes through those or finds a way around limitations. So Neothink rises people mentally to higher levels. Again, being humans, we are more attracted to that because of the reproduction quality of superior mentalities. Our offspring will have greater chances of survival being the offspring of a more intelligent human being, a wider integrator, more creative human being. So therefore, it really goes to reason that Neothink, which does rise you up to a higher level of thinking, high-level thinking, would be a powerful aphrodisiac. And we see that, like you said, in our club. We see a lot of successful people falling in love, getting married. It's a wonderful thing, but that really makes sense. Survival pressures push us toward those that will be most attractive through symmetry, beauty, and in humans through superior mentalities. And Neothink is a superior mentality than the average way, a person stuck in the following mode and living life in a stagnant routine rut. Neothink breaks through all that. So therefore, if you see a man or a woman using Neothink, they're hot, right? They're hot. That's all I can say about that.
Right. And it seems, people in Neothink are the more ambitious type.
And let's see what Neothink is really doing. So many people are born into an environment where their parents are stuck in the following mode, and their children get in that same following mode throughout life. I do write a lot about the following mode and why that plagues the majority of the population. But with Neothink, you actually enter into the creative mode where you're able to create and create values and rise in wealth, prosperity, success, and rise in happiness too. Happiness is very important here. When someone breaks through with Neothink into the creative mode, which is the way our minds were designed to perform with creativity, creating values, they experience a lot of happiness because they're functioning in harmony with their essence. When they're stuck in that following mode, they're not so happy. They'll even say, I'm stuck in a routine rut every day, just doing the same thing over and over. Or they'll say, I'm stagnant. I'm stagnating. I'm not moving forward with my life. Isn't there supposed to be more to life? But those who do break into the creative mode, creating values, which Neothink brings you there, then you are functioning the way the human mind is supposed to function, and therefore you are in harmony with your essence, and therefore you're happy. Now, if you're seeking a spouse, if you're already at that level, what you're really seeking is the person who you're going to be happiest with for the rest of your life. You're going to be happy if you're a creative person using Neothink, breaking through to your essence as a human being. You're going to be much happier with someone who is in that same realm as you, creative, and you're going to share moments of creativity, moments of progress, of forward movement, of goals and achieving goals, and of rearing children and seeing their development into this creative mode of life. It's going to be an experience of value reflection, of your happiness back and forth. So when people rise up and join our Neothink community, it's a real fertile ground for meeting and falling in love with a potential spouse. And as we see. And with that in mind, I want to encourage younger people now, young adults, to get more involved with Neothink, because you have much higher odds of living a much happier life with the person you are over the course of your life going to spend the most amount of time with. So you can gain a great advantage by joining the Neothink community and searching for love. It makes complete sense. There's a lot of sharing of good feelings for each other. It is the route to greater happiness, of sharing life with another person who has risen into the creative mode, value creation, whether that's their own value creation or a support structure or a relationship with your value creation. Whatever the nature of that relationship is, you have the opportunity to experience more happiness with someone who is a neo-thinker.
Right. And so I guess it's easier in our community because pretty much everyone has the same core values.
And we find that in our community, there is so much common ground. And, we'll just wrap it up with this. Neothink is a powerful drawing card. It's a powerful aphrodisiac, and it has the potential for a lifelong romantic love relationship full of mature emotions and happiness and incredible sex.